This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Sierra, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. There really is nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning more about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca encounter gives you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and my friend Kalia here is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly located for grabbing a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look like they're located in that white patch, but that's just a visual distraction. They're actually located just in front of that white patch, camouflage from crashing the whale. The bit on top of the whale is called a face, and it looks like that does and regulates the body temperature. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers. These help with steering and stopping. If you were to take an x-ray of those pectoral flippers, you'd see 5 bony digits, just like our human hands. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Now this is the killer whale's engine, propelling them to top speeds of 30 miles an hour, which is almost as fast as speedboats. But killer whales swim the fastest and use the most power. They can propel nearly 10,000 pound bodies all the way up and out of the
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of their male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeawWorld show that early on, cats learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
A pet slap may be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pet slap to get the attention of her calf. They really want to be heard. They breach. Is how killer whales get a better view of their surroundings and coordinate while they hunt. A flute slap is another form of communication that killer whales use, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Arctic orcas will actually create their own waves to wash unsuspecting seals right off the floating ice. You can see Ulises demonstrating the same behavior right here for all of you. Demonstrating another complex and impressive hunting technique killer whales have developed all around the world. Now you just saw those waves crashing right here in front of all of you, but you can't truly imagine the power or the amount of water displaced until you experience it for yourself. Luckily, I have some brave new friends here who have volunteered to feel the power of the wave. Come on down, boys. All right, you guys are going to take a seat right there on that box and hold on tight. You guys are going to be my little seals for today. Are you guys ready to get wet? No. Do you think that they're ready to get wet, everybody? Come on. Alrighty, well, you better be ready. Because it looks like here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Thank you guys for being such great sports. That was awesome. Give a round of applause, everybody. Now, because they're found all around the world, it's no wonder killer whales eat all types of prey, including other whales. That blue whale that you see on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is nearly 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than our killer whale. So how does a whale this size take on a whale that size? It's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how young whales learn how to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. You'll often see whales in the wild having fun and showing off their playful side. Porpoising is when a killer whale swims really fast at the surface of the water, breaking out just briefly. You'll often see them do this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or even when surfing a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can in the wild. Shouka's coming up here to show you a demonstration of what that behavior looks like, just like a whale in British Columbia. Whales in the wild will often imitate each other. We see it here at SeawWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. and optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. All 8 of our whales here at SeaWorld San Diego actually take an active role in participating in their own healthcare. For example, you can see our trainer Taryn up there rubbing down Shouka's glutes. This is actually really helpful when we would like to obtain a voluntary blood sample to check up on our health. Our whales can even slide up on the scale so we can monitor their weight, just like you see Orca doing on the video on the screen. We can even obtain breath samples from their blowholes to help monitor their respiratory health, all because of the relationships that we build every day here at SeaWorld. And I'd like to take this time to introduce you to a very special whale. This is Kalia. Kalia is actually the matriarch of our pod, which means she's in charge. Despite being our smallest whale, she has the biggest personality and can often be seen goofing around with her younger brother Makani. Kalia inspires me every day that I get to work with her, and I hope today she's inspired all of you. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all play a big part in keeping our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.